Hey guys, what's up? So I want to be talking about a change that looks like could be coming to Aquila here. So Wizards 101 just posted on their Twitter page here where it stated going, take on the immortals and reap the new spoils. And it looks to be I'll put it up on screen now, but it's a video, like a short little video of a Wizards 101 character, probably a dev, who is standing at the Mount Olympus dungeon, and as they get onto the sigil, it goes red, signifying that it's challenge mode, and they're going to be bringing challenge mode to Aquila. It also looks like, too, that whoever this is, whoever is playing this character here, is rocking some new Aquila gear, which means, to me at least anyways, that this means that with the challenge mode could mean some new gear that you can grab at level 170, which would be really, really cool. Now, the one thing though, and I'm sure like people like Austin the Sauce have probably talked about this already, but I really hope what they don't do is do what they've done in the past, like for Grandfather Spider, where they, instead of recreating it, they just kind of make it just a one battle, like one fight, and that's it, you know? I really hope they really don't do that. And also, like, and maybe this is just me, but let me know down in the comment section below, but I feel like the challenge mode for a lot of the content they've put under that challenge mode umbrella, I feel like has been hit or miss, right? Like it's been, like if it was a Steam review, it would be mixed for reviews, right? Like that's kind of how I feel that the challenge mode has been so far since they've implemented it. I feel like it's been mixed reception. Sometimes it's really, really good. Other times you're just like, but why? So I don't know. I really hope that doesn't happen to Aquila here, because honestly, when Aquila released, that, in my opinion, was the best years of Wizards 101. The best years, probably like the best time of the game right there. At least in my opinion anyways, and maybe that's with my rose tinted glasses, but I remember the days of coming here as a, when they first put this in, trying to farm for the Alpha and Omega ring from the Zeus dungeon right there, and then getting a team together to go beat Atlantia, and then getting a crew together to go do Hades, and then trying to farm for not only just like the gear that you could get from Mount Olympus or from the Hades level 90 dungeon, but trying to go for like some really, really rare drops, which I'll show you guys here in a minute, because they also offered some, I think some exalted amulets that you could grab here, but they also had, and it took me years before I even got this as a drop, is this amulet right here, the Amulet of the Divine Influence. This was the most sought after piece of gear back when Aquila dropped, and it's still years after it still was the amulet that people wanted and went for and was sought after, and if you had it, you were crowned as like, blessed, because this was so hard to get. And people, like, I remember back in the days, people farmed Hades specifically for that one piece right there, for that one piece of gear. And it was so good, it was so nice, and honestly, like, and again, I'm sure like probably Austin the Sauce has probably talked about this, but I kind of hope that instead of just making, like, say Hades, Poseidon, and Zeus just like a one-time fight in challenge mode, I really hope they kind of not really give it a revamp, but like maybe like design, maybe not design, I'm struggling for words here, maybe like recreate their dungeons, right, specifically for the challenge mode, right? Because like Aquila is, for those of you that don't know, Aquila is basically centered around the Greece mythology, right? So you have your Zeus, you had your Poseidon, you had your Hades, right? And there's a lot of other gods they could draw from, right? They could draw from and put in here, like Hephaestus and all that fun stuff. They could draw and probably put in as like extra, like, get 'em goods to get into. They also have unexplored areas like this over here with this big guy right here. This has been a conversation in the community for like ever. I don't remember this not being a conversation since this world came out, because it's this big honking fucking dragon sitting right here with this door that has yet to be accessed right now. Now, in terms of the mythology here, basically this dragon guards the golden the golden gardens here, that is home to essentially what's on this door here, which is a tree that has golden apples, and the dragon is like the guardian of that. However, they have yet to do anything with it, anything at all. Like, honestly, like the only thing here is just the Mount Olympus, the dungeons that we are typically used to. That's the only thing they have here. So I kind of hope that with this addition to the challenge mode, that's what they bring up. Instead of just making it just a one-time fight, you know, instead of like a whole like kind of like recreation of the dungeons at 170 in the challenge mode, I kind of hope they do that, where it's just a recreation, and they utilize a lot of the empty space here that's just been kind of just sitting here untouched, not even looked at since the release of Aquila, right? Like, it would be really, really cool to have something to do with this guy over here behind these doors, or, you know, maybe you go into Mount Olympus and there's like an extra, like, I don't know, like hallway that wasn't there before but now is there, and you can access only through that challenge mode, and it leads you to another special place, right? Or maybe even one of these caves down here that I've seen, right? Like, so like maybe over here, right? They do something with maybe this guy over here, or just, you know, like an extra like little side, get them kind of expand a little bit in Aquila, kind of expand it a little bit, you know. That's kind of what I hope for this. That would be something really, really cool, right? Like, you get them good down in here, that maybe we could do something down here. Again, I just talked about this one over here, and then obviously here's the garden right here that I was just talking about with the dragon that kind of stands a guard over it. So maybe do something in here. I don't know. That would be really, really cool to see. Really, really fun. Yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on in today's video here, was coming over that, coming out in the summer. And they, instead of just making it just a one-on-one fight, they just, you know, kind of like recreate the dungeons here, or add more to Aquila here. That would be really, really cool, and that would actually give us content like we saw back when Darkmoor dropped and Aquila. Like, that would be really, really cool, again, to have like a whole summer where, like, you know, you have a bunch of dungeons to go farm for, and it would just be really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'd be really excited for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do post Wizard 101 content, and if you guys do subscribe, it's free. Click the bell for notifications, that way you guys get a nice little ring-a-ding, ding-a-ding whenever I go live or post a new video. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. See ya!